I would like to call this May 12th, 2020 Planning Commission to order. I would like to give a special thanks to Chanel Majors. She was a member of the Mayor's Youth Advisory Board. She was a very good attendee and very dedicated, and we thank her for her services, and we wish her well in the near future. Before we get started, due to the COVID-19 guidelines, some of our board members are at the tables in front of you. Thank you for being here, and welcome to our new norm. We ask that the audience be respectful to the social distancing guidelines. I ask you to turn off all your cell phones and any other devices not to disturb the meeting. Anyone wishing to address the board, please come to the microphone and state your name and address for the record. The first item of business is the approval of minutes.
Move to approve.
Second.
Any questions, comments, or concerns on the minutes? Hearing none, I'll call for a vote. All in favor of approving the minutes, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? The minutes are approved. Director Sheeline.
Before we get into the agenda, I just want to draw everyone's attention. You might look at the case numbers and realize they're a little different from what they used to be with our new software. This is what they would prefer us to use, so that's why your case numbers look a little different than what they normally would. So first case tonight will be case PO 5-Z-20, petition of HAQ Enterprise Incorporated, DBA Banner Flower House, requesting the Kokomo City Plan Commission petition recommended the Kokomo Council for a change in zone classification from R4 urban residential to C1 small to medium scale general commercial at 1016 South Washington Street.
Move for approval.
Second.
Is there someone here to present this case?
Hello, I'm Janice Lugstank. I live at 602 Sly Run Overlook in Noblesville, Indiana. And this is concerning 1016 South Washington here in Kokomo, a vacant lot.
And any questions from the board before we go to staff report? Director Sheeline.
Staff report for case PO 5-Z-20. Janice Quakenbush of Banner Flowers is requesting a change in zone classification for a property shown below in order to develop a new business on the vacant lot. This business will be a location for a commercial kitchen and storage, which will be utilized by Banner Flowers. The adjoining property uses and zonings are to the north C1, to the south R4, to the east and west both C1. According to the City of Kokomo zoning ordinance, C1 small to medium scale general commercial is considered an appropriate adjacent district within the area specified. According to the City of Kokomo Comprehensive Plan Future Land Use Map, this property is located in an area proposed for medium density residential, which is an area that accommodates single family housing of various types, 3 to 6 dwelling units per acre. Typically medium density housing would be detached duplexes, triplexes, condominiums, cluster housing, and townhomes. Under land use goals, encourage orderly and responsible development to promote health, safety, and quality of life of residents in the City of Kokomo, while maintaining Kokomo as a leading community for affordable housing. Relevant land use objectives are to ensure adequate land for residential, commercial, industrial, institutional, and recreational uses. Designate specific districts in the community suitable for residential, commercial, industrial, institutional, and recreational uses. The goal of the City of Kokomo Comprehensive Plan Transportation Map is to enhance connections throughout the city for improved safety, function, and efficiency for all modes of transportation, including vehicular, bicycle, and pedestrian networks. According to the transportation map, South Washington Street is defined as a minor arterial, which is a street that collects and distributes traffic to and from collector and primary arterial streets. The traffic count for the area of South Washington Street is unavailable at this time. The requested zoning change is compatible with the existing adjoining districts. Therefore, the staff desires the Plan Commission forward a favorable recommendation.
Any questions from the board? Now we've had the staff report.
This is going to be a new commercial building?
Yes, sir, it is.
Is there going to be public access to this building, or is it just,
Yes,
is this
we
just for
are.
a back-of-house type thing?
There's an alley on either side, and it's, of course, it fronts on Washington Street.
But the anticipated use of the building, is it going to be, we were told it's a commercial kitchen and storage?
Yes.
Is there gonna be customers coming to this, or do the customers come to your building over on Markland?
Well, we also own Banner Flower House.
Right.
And so we have parking for Banner Flower House, and there will be some parking still on 1016 South Washington.
What Mr. Stranahan is asking is, are customers going to come into this new building?
Yes, in
Okay.
a limited way.
Limited,
It's
okay.
not going to be a high volume of customers.
If I remember correctly, the first use was going to be for
Commercial kitchen,
commercial kitchen,
Which
where
will
you can
just
do
be-
edible arrangements and things of that nature.
exactly.
Does that make, okay.
Okay,
So yes, there will be
okay.
public, yes.
The building itself, will it have to go through site plan
Correct,
approval? Okay.
yes.
All right, we'll deal with that then when we get to site plan approval. Okay.
Any other questions from the board? Any questions from the audience? Hearing none, I'll call for a vote. All in favor of case P05Z20, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. It will now go to the Common Council and will be presented there by Councilwoman Cindy Sanders.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Director Sheila.
Yes, next case is case P06-Z-20, the petition of EPE Holding LLC requesting the Kokomo City Plan Commission petition and recommend to Kokomo Council for a change in zone classification from R4 urban residential to C1 small to medium scale general commercial at 1039 South Home Avenue.
Move for approval.
Second.
Is there someone here to present this case?
I'm Eric Pluckybaum. I live at 1734 Tall Oaks Drive, Kokomo, Indiana, 46901. So, just a brief, what I'm wanting to do is I own Engineered Conveyors. EP Holdings is just the realtor company that owns the building. But 1055 South Home is, right now I'm landlocked between Warren's and this 1039. And it came up for sale. So I made an offer, and what I'm wanting to do is rezone that and just extend my lot from 1055 South Home to take over that lot and just add on to my building and probably create a few jobs in the process.
Director Sheila. Any questions before we have staff report?
Is 1055 South Home also C1?
Yes. Yes.
Is there a structure on the lot now?
There is a old dilapidated rental house, and then somebody had turned a two-car garage into another small rental house, and I plan on just tearing that completely down.
Are you going to be building a new building there? And
That could be a phase. Right now, I've got some drawings if you guys want to see it. If not, I brought it anyway. But the plan right now for phase one is just to tear the house down, clear it out, and concrete the lot. Then possibly a phase two would be adding a warehouse building on that, get some of my warehouse out of my fab shop. That way I can create more fabrication cells.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think that Carrie probably like to see this.
It doesn't matter to me. I don't need to.
Any other questions from the board? Director Sheila, staff report?
Yes, staff report for case P06-Z-20. Kate Rice, on behalf of Eric Pluckenbaum, is requesting a change in zone classification for the property below to be utilized as a warehouse. This is an expansion of a current local contractor. Adjoining property uses and zonings are to the north R4, to the south C1, to the east C2, and to the west LI and R4. According to the City of Kokomo zoning ordinance, C1 small to medium scale general commercial is considered an appropriate adjacent district within 3 of the 4 areas specified. According to the City of Kokomo Comprehensive Plan Future Land Use Map, this property is located in an area proposed for office, high-tech, light industrial. which is an area where employment centers utilize medium to large-scale buildings with medium to large-scale parking lots. Also, these facilities have low traffic, environmental, or static impact on the surrounding area. Under land use goals, to encourage orderly and responsible development, to promote health, safety, and quality of life of residents in the city of Kokomo, while maintaining Kokomo as a leading community for affordable housing. Relevant land use objectives are to encourage adequate land for residential, commercial, industrial, institutional, and recreational uses, to designate specific districts in the community suitable for residential, commercial, industrial, institutional, and recreational uses. The goal of the City of Kokomo Comprehensive Plan Transportation Map is to enhance connections throughout the city for improved safety, function, and efficiency for all modes of transportation, including vehicular, bicycle, and pedestrian networks. According to the transportation map, South Home Avenue is defined as a major collector, which is a street designed to facilitate the collection of traffic from minor collectors and local streets. A major collector also provides circulation within commercial areas and convenient ways to reach arterial roads. The traffic count for the area of South Home Avenue is unavailable at this time. The requested zoning change is compatible with 3 of the 4 adjacent properties. Therefore, the staff desires the Plan Commission forward their own recommendation to the Kokomo Common Council based on the evidence provided by the petitioner. And I might add that if you look through this and it says it's only compatible with 3 of the 4 adjacent districts, the one district that it's not compatible with is the low-intensity industrial, which after I looked at this makes absolutely no sense. A C1 commercial zone should be compatible with a light industrial, so I think our ordinance needs a little updating. So technically, in my opinion, it's all 4 of the adjoining districts are adjacent, should be considered compatible. So, just so you'll know.
Can I ask one question? I missed it. You say that you do, you create, it's a fab shop?
Yeah, I design
So, I
conveyor.
just don't know what you do.
Oh, well, we build conveyor systems for a lot of the automotive and industrial paint
Okay,
paint
that's what I
shops.
wanted to know. Okay,
Yeah, yep.
Thank you.
So there'll be still 2 houses to the north of,
Yeah.
correct?
I think there's 3 actually. There's a real
Yeah,
little
on
one.
the very- on the- right on
Yeah.
the church part.
Yep.
Okay. Any other questions from the board? Any questions from the audience? Hearing none, I'll call for a vote. All in favor of case P06Z20, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? The motion carries. It will now go to the city council and presented there by
All right, thank you.
Councilwoman Cindy
you.
Sanders.
Thank you.
Director Sheila.
Yeah, Mr. President, next case is case P07-Z-20, petition of Virginia McQuarrie requesting the Kokomo City Plan Commission petition to recommend to the Kokomo Council for a change in zone classification from C1 small to medium scale general commercial to C2 medium to large scale general commercial for property at 3845 South LaFountain Street. Mr. Harold is here for
Yes,
this case.
Tom Harold, 24.
Second.
Okay. Tom Harold, 2401 South Wabash. Yeah, this property is located on the northwest corner of South LaFountain and Alto Road. It was a former Avis rental car for 14 out of the last 15 years. They moved out. We've got some new people that want to come in using it as a similar type use, only it's for used cars rather than rental cars. We got to change the classification from C1 to C2 according to the ordinances. The property consists of 0.55 of an acre. It has a small office space on it with 2 interior offices and a 1-car garage that was used for car cleanup and repairs.
Any questions from the board before we have staff report? Director Sheila.
Staff report for case P07-Z-20. Tom Harold, on behalf of Virginia McQuarrie, is requesting a change in zone classifications for the property listed above to utilize a used car lot. The adjoining property uses and zonings are to the north C1, to the south, east, and west all C2. According to the City of Kokomo zoning ordinance, C2 medium to large scale general commercial is considered an appropriate adjacent district within the area specified. According to the City of Kokomo Comprehensive Plan Future Land Use Map, this property is located in an area proposed for general commercial, which is a commercial area that accommodates a wide variety of large and small-scale commercial uses. Typically, this category is for commercial uses that cater to vehicular traffic with high visibility from major roadways. Under land use goals, to encourage orderly and responsible development to promote health, safety, and quality of life of residents in the city of Kokomo while maintaining Kokomo as a leading community for affordable housing. Under relevant land use objectives, to encourage adequate land for residential, commercial, industrial, institutional, and recreational uses, designate specific districts in the community suitable for residential, commercial, industrial, institutional, and recreational uses. The goal of the City of Kokomo Comprehensive Plan Transportation Map is to enhance connections throughout the city for improved safety, function, and efficiency for all modes of transportation, including vehicular, bicycle, and pedestrian networks. According to the transportation map, South LaFountain is defined as a minor arterial, which is a street that collects and distributes traffic to and from collector and primary arterial streets. The traffic count for the area of South LaFountain Street is unavailable at this time. The requested zoning change is compatible with the existing zoning districts. Therefore, the staff desires the Plan Commission forward a favorable recommendation.
Any questions from the board? Now we've had staff report.
Question from Mr. Sheeline.
Yes, sir.
Is this in an overlay district?
No, it's just out. It's just out.
So I have a question. It was a rental car, and then it appears now that it was a used car lot.
True.
And it's closed down. Is it
True.
because of the classification? Or is it going to be a new car lot?
It's going to be a
Used
new car lot. It's going to
that
be a
would
new
on
car
that?
lot. The car lot that was there, to be quite honest, somehow got through and shouldn't have been allowed in a C1 zone.
Yeah.
Because when you have,
confused by that.
when you have used car sales, you have to be in C2 because that requires high-intensity retail, which car sales is a permitted use in that. So the car lot that was there for less than a year technically should not have been there. So when Ms. McQuarrie bought the lot, when Tom called, we suggested to make it legal that they come forward, and they were very happy to do that. I don't know if they were happy, but they're doing it. Let's put it that way. So yes, it makes the lot
Yeah,
legal.
thank
Correct. Correct.
Is there a square footage or acreage requirement that becomes C1?
No, no. Well, there is, but since this has been a used car lot and a rental lot for all these years, it's pretty much grandfathered in, so.
Okay.
Any other questions from the board? Any questions from the audience? Hearing none, I'll call for a vote. All in favor of case P07Z20, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes.
Thank you.
It now goes to the city council and will be presented there by Councilwoman Cindy Sanders. Director
Congratulations.
Sheehan.
Yes, the last case tonight is case PO4-A-20, petition of Trip Engineering and Consulting, requesting development plan approval for Superior Apartments at 402 and 404 West Superior Street.
Move for approval?
Second.
Someone here to present this case?
Tori Tripp with Tripp Engineering, 401 South 2nd Street, Converse. I'm here representing Superior Apartments, which is 402, 404 West Superior. The project involves a new multifamily apartment building. The building will be approximately 12,800 square feet, will contain 16 new apartments, 8 two-bedroom apartments and 8 one-bedroom apartments, along with sidewalks, parking, and drives. The lot will have 24 parking spots and a fence along the west property line.
Any questions from the board? Any questions from the audience? Hearing none, I'll call for a vote. All in favor of case P04A20, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion approved.
Congratulations.
Other business, Director Sheehan.
The only other business I have, in case somebody doesn't know, our office has moved. We are at 224 North Main Street now. We are on the first floor of the old Key Bank building. So that's where we're at. Phone number's the same, but we have switched buildings. So if you come to the old building, we will not be there. Thank goodness. That's all I have under business.
Next on the agenda is approval of claims from March.
You have,
Oh, you guys all give them back to me.
yeah. Nobody has them.
I gave it back to Greg.
Yeah, she's got them.
I got them.
I knew
I make
I
a-
wasn't supposed to keep it.
I know.
Gave it to
I make a motion that we approve the claims for April 14th in the amount of 30,
Do March first, please. We gotta,
all I got is April and May.
I think those are Marches. I think the date on there is just, I think those are Marches.
I would assume April 14th was for March.
March.
Okay.
And May
Yes.
12th
just want to
Would
clarify.
be for, yes.
is for April. I'll make a motion, we approve the claims dated April 14th, 2020, in the amount of $33,887.42.
A second.
Any questions or comments on the claims? Hearing none, I'll call for a vote. All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Claims are approved. Next claims, please.
I make a motion, we approve the claims dated May 12th, 2020, in the amount of $24,361.52.
Second.
Any questions or comments on claims? Hearing none, I'll call for a vote. All in favor of approval of claims, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Claims are approved.
We do not have a county meeting for May. We still are not doing public meetings in the county yet, but we will probably start in June, just so everyone knows.
Chair needs a motion to adjourn, please.
Move to adjourn.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you all. Appreciate it.
Thank you.